a guitar making an entrance. Just as it should be. Hello, I'm Howard Wiseman. Welcome to Wiseman Cases here in London. I'm here to show you our brand new A-Case Wiseman guitar case. It's extremely lightweight and made from carbon fibre. Do keep watching to find out more. Wiseman Cases have been making fine musical instrument cases for 34 years. 2 years ago though, a friend of mine, Robert Schenk, who was the original inventor of the Accord cases in Croatia, did point out to me that we were making almost everything for the musician in the orchestra, but hadn't yet made a guitar case. Robert's work with carbon fibre for the Accord case has always been amazing, and we figured that it would be a wonderful idea to combine forces. So we have now the A-Case Wiseman guitar case. A-Case is Robert's new and current business, and Wiseman of course is us here in London. So together we've come up with an incredibly light, incredibly strong case which brings together all of the experience that Robert has had for all these years with his carbon fibre shell work, and also with our work, particularly with the inside and various detailing of the case. So I'd like to in a moment explain to you all the features of these cases and demonstrate just how strong and just how light these really are. So there are two crucial elements to making a really protective case. One is a really strong crush resistant shell, which I'll show you in a moment, and the other is the internal suspension, which we'll move on to in a short while. So the shell on this case is made from wet lay carbon fibre, and carbon fibre is extremely strong and extremely light, and we've ended up with a really rigid, very strong, very light case that only weighs about 4.5 pounds. Now, as well as this crush resistant material being used, what's crucial is how the case closes together. Not only have we got these very strong, but again very light clips, which simply lock the case down in 3 places, but we also have this strap, which gives added security. But also, the entire rim of this case disappears into a groove all around the case. So when it's closed, it's actually locked together, and that adds a tremendous amount to the strength. All of these locks are adjustable, by the way. You can actually adjust the tension from inside the case. And we've decided also, as part of the protection, to take into account sunlight. So sun of course is reflected by white. So this is one of our versions available where you have a white lid that will effectively reflect the sunlight that's perhaps beating down on your back if you're in Spain or somewhere very, very hot, with a nice contrast of colour. This one happens to be bluey black. Carbon of course is black, but we put a blue tint into it. And that's our sort of default standard model of case. And that is part of the protection if you are in a very hot, sunny environment for a prolonged length of time. We of course have just the black carbon available, and all sorts of other colours, including the beautiful blue and black and sandstorm, yellowy brown, and many other colours which you can contact us about to find what's available. Going back to the case itself and the fittings, strength of the shell, replaceable and adjustable closings and fittings. The handle is also made to counter the fact that 90% of luggage and cases are damaged when a handle is snagged on something and then breaks. This, on the other hand, will pull out before it breaks the case and is adjustable and replaceable from anywhere in the world just by having another handle posted out. But it's padded and extremely comfortable. Then on the back of the case, you may well be aware that with most cello and guitar cases, the backpack straps usually come out from one central point. And in our experience here at Wiseman Cases, that can often put some pressure on the muscles at the top of your back or at your lower neck. So we've actually spread these out by about 3 inches, and as a result, when you put this on your back, it hangs over the shoulders without in any way pulling on the neck, and it is extremely comfortable. So in a moment we'll move on to the inside of the case and how it protects the guitar from within. Now that's a guitar making an entrance. Just as it should be. So despite my case having been looked after nicely just then by a baggage handler, the case has protected the instrument. That very strong, hard, light shell has reduced the inertia and reduced any possibility of impact going into the case, and what's inside the case, the shock absorbing material and the suspension, has looked after it from within, and that's what we're going to have a look at now. So let's just open the case again, and now I'm going to talk you through why the case was very well protected from within. The first thing you can see is that there is a very considerable space between the instrument and the walls of the case, and that's crucial, so that even if in an accident the walls were to slightly change shape, they cannot go near the instrument. It's also crucial that the instrument is suspended in such a way that it's on a trampoline effectively. So underneath the instrument we have, again, velvet covered cushioning which mirrors the cushioning that is also in the lid. So the padding is supporting the instrument no matter which way up it is. We then have similar padding which is all adjustable, can be placed very precisely around your instrument so that it's free to shift a little in the shock absorbing material, but is basically held within a very small confined space. Then at this end of the guitar we've got a wonderful cushion underneath the neck and these ears that stop it being able to move laterally as well. So there is your completely adjustable shock absorbing system, which guarantees that the guitar is kept up off the floor, away from the top and away from the sides. Also on the inside, from an accessories point of view, we have a little bag here for all the various little accessories you may need, and that as a security point is velcroed into the case before the case is closed, so it cannot move, it cannot escape. And underneath the guitar there is also a considerable sized, very lightweight bag for your spare strings. So that in essence is the A-Case Wiseman case. Really hard, lightweight shell, as crush resistant as we can manage with that extreme lightness, and then suspension inside the case to keep the instrument protected against shock, and then fantastic fittings, replaceable and adjustable for longevity of the product and for protection of the instrument. And that is the A-Case Wiseman case. Thank you so much for listening to me explain the A-Case Wiseman guitar case. We actually have an amazing offer on at the moment, 33% introductory discount, and if you're interested in these cases you have only to contact us. You can write to us at sales@wisemancases.com, or you can have a look at our website, of course, www.wisemanlondon.com. All our cases are made to your specifications, so whether you have a different size or shape guitar or wish for a different colour, inside or out, all of those particulars we can cater for. So I look forward very much to hearing from you at some point in the future and making your dream guitar case for you. Thank you.